Hey guys, welcome to another episode of how I built my toolkit. For this episode, I'm going to focus on the only power tool that I have in my everyday carry toolkit. Again, this is only what I put in my tool bag. This isn't my only power tool. Obviously, I have a lot of power tools in my garage that are accessible when necessary, but for this particular topic, it's really what I have in my tool bag that is all easily accessible whenever I need it, just to do some basic DIY projects, fixing things around the house, assembling things, toys mainly for my kids, or assembling furniture, things of that nature, just things that, you know, everyday task at home. So initially I had purchased a set of Dewalt 20 volt max power tools that came with an impact driver, a drill, a circular saw, a jigsaw, and a flashlight. And the impact driver, I have to say, is one of my favorite tools, just because it's so versatile. It had, you know, the fact that it has a quick change 1/4 inch hex adapter here means you can put all kinds of accessories on here to do all kinds of things like drilling, fastening, driving, all kinds of different fasteners, and you know, it's pretty compact compared to a regular size drill. But over the years, I've been thinking of, you know, just updating my tool bag and trying to reduce the weight and reduce the amount of tools and make it, you know, as minimalistic as possible, weight wise and tool wise. So meaning I only wanted to put tools that I really used on a regular basis, and tools that I wanted to have accessible at all times. And so again, this was the only power tool in my tool bag, but I wanted to look for other options that could still have the same function of my impact driver, but just a smaller footprint in my tool bag, and something lighter to just reduce the weight of my tool bag. And so I came across a couple of YouTube videos, and it seemed like a lot of people had this Milwaukee cordless screwdriver. This is essentially a drill. You can see it has all these torque settings, and it has a drill setting, and it's smaller than the Dewalt. It's a little bit lighter. I believe the Dewalt is about 3 pounds, and the Milwaukee is just a little over 2 pounds, I believe 2.1 pounds. So there's a 33% weight reduction for the Milwaukee, and you know, it's compact, and it's a great little tool. Seems like this is a very universally liked tool in a lot of people's tool bags. But during my research, I came across another tool similar to the Milwaukee cordless screwdriver, and it's this Bosch, I forget the actual name. This one is a pocket driver. So same idea, just something compact, something small. This is also a drill, not just a screwdriver. It has all the torque settings. It actually has 20 torque settings, and it has the drill setting, and it's a little bit smaller than the Milwaukee. I believe this one comes in at 1.8 pounds with the battery. So it's a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter. So I really liked this Bosch driver, and Bosch is a good brand, and I only wanted to look at quality brands. So Milwaukee is a reputable brand. Obviously Dewalt is. Bosch is also a reputable brand, and I really love this. And so I was looking to just swap it out, and it came time to making a decision on what I wanted in my tool bag. And I was set on this Bosch. I really was, just because look, it's just so small and compact and would just be great to have in my tool bag. But something was just bothering me, and I couldn't let go of my impact driver. And for those of you who are asking what's the difference between an impact driver and a drill or screwdriver, cordless screwdriver, an impact driver has significantly more torque, and it will drive long screws into, you know, thick material. So the torque is probably double what a regular drill or driver has. There's different reasons why you would use a drill over an impact driver, but for my purposes, things that I'm doing around the house, this fits the bill. This can be used for most applications, and you know, I'm committed to the Dewalt system. I have 6 Dewalt batteries. And I was just thinking, if I had this little Bosch driver in my bag, I would not be using this impact driver as much. And we all know that these lithium-ion batteries, if you don't use them on a regular basis, they will die to the point where you can't recharge them. So that's why I liked having this in my bag, because I could swap out the batteries and cycle them so that no battery is just sitting idle for too long to the point where it completely becomes useless. And so at the end of the day, again, as much as I love this little Bosch pocket driver, I had to go with my original favorite power tool in the Dewalt impact driver. So that was my journey. That was my journey of trying to decide which power tool I would have in my tool bag. So if you have any questions or comments, please put in the comment sections. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode of how I built my tool bag. Thanks.